Look at this, a Ukrainian tank is backing up like crazy and the driver spots an FPV drone approaching. There's an explosion and the drone hits the underside of the turret, igniting the ammunition inside. It's a pretty scary scene, with flames pouring out of the top of the turret. To their credit, the Ukrainian crew reacted quickly and escaped the burning tank in time. This is a tense shot of Ukrainian troops advancing in the Kursk region. This tank was finished off by a Russian drone. In this video, we continue to observe the battlefield from the perspective of the Russian army. The fiber-optic drone locked onto a Ukrainian tank, and the operator adjusted the angle and aimed at the tank turret from the rear. The tank then exploded. Another Ukrainian tank was also not spared, and the drone operator attacked the tank from the rear again and eventually destroyed it. Faced with the high technology of modern warfare, even tanks equipped with protective nets cannot withstand the threat of small drones. A minesweeper was working in the snow with no friendly troops following behind it. Apparently, its mission was to pave the way for the upcoming mechanized offensive. However, it soon became the target of a Russian fiber-optic guided drone, which immediately launched an attack. Moments later, the advancing mechanized forces were also attacked. Clearly, Ukraine's offensive faces major challenges. The widespread deployment of Russian fiber-optic guided drones has been a headache for the Ukrainian military. This time, one such drone locked onto a pickup truck. The operator expertly adjusted the drone's trajectory with precise control to follow closely behind the vehicle. Unaware of the imminent threat, the Ukrainian soldier drove into a residential area and stopped. The drone operator seized the perfect opportunity, accelerated the drone, and rammed it directly into the pickup truck. As you can see, the vehicle was severely damaged and completely unable to move. A Russian tank and 3 armored vehicles moved in a column toward the settlement, where they were about to engage 2 Ukrainian tanks. The encounter was about to turn into a fierce close-quarter tank battle. You can see that the Russian armored forces are not moving in secret but at high speed, firing as they go, as if announcing their arrival to the Ukrainian army. The sound of artillery fire echoes across the battlefield, leaving no doubt that their intentions are clear. At the same time, the 2 Ukrainian tanks are also moving forward, steadily closing the distance. A moment later, the 2 forces meet at a narrow corner. The Russians opened fire first, but the first shot missed the target. The explosion stirred up thick smoke, blurring the vision of both sides. In the chaos, visibility decreased, tensions increased, and a fierce close-range firefight broke out. The 2 sides exchanged fire quickly at close range, moving through the smoke and chaos. As the smoke clears, the Russians seize their opportunity and take the lead by hitting a Ukrainian tank. Despite the intense pressure, the Ukrainian tank crew's accuracy is poor and their shells miss the target again. Sensing their advantage, the Russians fire a second shot, hitting the Ukrainian tank again, and ultimately Russia has a clear advantage. With the lead vehicle destroyed, the Ukrainian crew on the second tank has no choice but to retreat, indicating that Ukraine's momentum is quickly turning to the Russian side. This sequence emphasizes the brutality of close-quarter armored engagements, where timing and precision can quickly turn the tide of a battle. The Russian tank crew continued to fire at the disabled Ukrainian tank, black smoke continued to billow, and the repeated shooting completely disabled the Ukrainian tank and made it impossible to repair it. It must be acknowledged that the Russian crews showed superb skills and calmness under pressure. Their accurate and decisive strikes ensured a clear victory in this engagement, highlighting their tactical advantage in this engagement. In addition to the tank battle, Russian fiber-optic guided drones launched another wave of attacks, continuing to disrupt and harass the advancing Ukrainian mechanized forces. The drone attacks continued to create pressure, further complicating the Ukrainian army's efforts to regain the initiative. It can be seen that the Ukrainian counterattack was not smooth. The fiber-optic guided drone hovered steadily in the air, and the operator scanned the vast expanse of white snow below, looking for potential targets. Several black dots in the distance caught the operator's attention. As the distance shortened, several soldiers appeared in the field of vision. The operator locked onto the target and launched an attack without hesitation. The soldiers were unaware of the impending threat and had little chance to react before the drone's precise strike. In addition to launching drone strikes, Russia has also demonstrated a number of anti-drone measures. A soldier uses an Igla portable air defense system to attack an incoming Ukrainian drone. This traditional portable air defense system is still in use. In addition, Russia has developed special vehicles specifically for anti-drone operations. The two newly unveiled assault vehicles are equipped with a unique set of weapons, a group of shotguns mounted on the front, and AK rifles neatly arranged in the rear. While the concept looks creative, it remains uncertain how these vehicles will perform on the real battlefield. What do you think of this design? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. In addition, the Russian army continues to use traditional double-barreled anti-aircraft guns to fight drones, combining traditional firepower with modern tactics to deal with this ubiquitous threat on the battlefield. Judging from the video they shared, these anti-drone measures have clearly achieved some results. It is clear that the Russian military is actively adapting to the increasing role of drones on the battlefield, combining innovation with traditional methods. The Ukrainian army has also made some progress, as evidenced by several combat videos they released. In one video, A Russian tank is attacked by a drone. Although initially undamaged, the driver, likely under pressure from the ongoing attack, accidentally drove the tank into a trench, unable to move. The Ukrainian drone seized the opportunity and launched another attack, ultimately destroying the trapped tank. In addition, Ukraine has shared footage of its mechanized forces advancing toward and entering settlements. This shows that despite facing huge resistance, the Ukrainian army is still maintaining offensive operations and advancing in disputed areas. That wraps up this episode. Who do you think has the upper hand in this engagement, the Russians or the Ukrainians? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.